Hello everyone, I'm Mike and I'm gonna show you how to model a cabin. You can see here that was for a friend. Different methods. Box modeling is the first one and I'm gonna show you in Cheetah 3D. There are different parts, a bottom which is a box, a top which is for the roof. There is a difference between the bottom of the windows. The windows are opening. What can I see? The roof is just a triangle, truncated triangle with a sort of hat. All the thing is that with Cheetah you can go on fastly, and so you can have that as result. That is a terminated model. I'm gonna try to do it again. You can see that the windows can open. I did not cut it, the cross. You can see with the scalpel, we can do with the scalpel. I'm gonna show you that in the next tutorial. So, first thing to say, in Cheetah you can find in the preferences the keyboard shortcuts, sorry. You can find a lot of them, we are written in them, and some I use them more than others. For example, the ruler has a shortcut and you can measure distances between points. Object info can show you the number of polygons in an object, so you can optimize your work and so on. Those one I don't use them. Bridge is very useful. Extrude and inner extrude too, and ring cut. That's which one you can have a cut along a circle, and scalpel too. So the weld, which welds points together, I will show you. Cover is a variant of extrude, and you can have a flow in your doings. Unwrap, well, not in that tutorial, I will show you another time. So we're gonna start. Close that, and starting by creating a box, a parametric box. I will increase his height by 3 times. I have no numerical pad, so I use the shift on my keyboard. Okay, 3. And I divide it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So you can see on the model we have 3 boxes. The object is always parametric. I don't change any other thing, and I double click and make it modifiable. So you can see, double click, 1, 2, and he's editable. Sorry for my English, I'm French. Okay, now we can choose edges, I can select them, or in point mode, I can select the points. So now we're gonna subdivide what is necessary. I use a ring cut, so we can see ring cut, and I click 1 time and he draw me a line. And here the same thing, just to show the place where you put your arms on the windows. I don't know the English name. S to make the selection. And now I would like to select this line, that one, at that place. So I go in loop select. Here, see, loop select. And, well, not a good way, must be in edge mode. So I deselection, loop select, and just this line. And so he selects me all the line. A loop, just a loop. I have that loop. And I use transform, T. I block this dome so I can modify it and do what I want. I don't lose the tool, even if I change the side, so I lock that place. push it to the bottom, and I have the bottom of the roof. Well, it's not a well roof, so what can I do? And to show the weld, I go with the point mode using weld, and I can weld or to the middle, okay, or from the first point to the second, or for the middle. I use the middle. So first point, I select it. Select the second one, welded. First point, second point, welded. First point, second point, welded. And I have a nice roof. That is a method. Cancel. I use another method. So, use selection. I select polygon mode. And I select the face, the top face, and I use the tool transform, lock, and I diminish the four sides. And I have that little hat you have seen on the top of the roof. Let it so. I could take an extrude, and well, I try to do an extrude in one side. Cancel. Cover is better and transform, so I can do it better this way. Allow. It's no problem. Stop there. Could be good. Well, not so bad. Maybe had done what I would have is this area there, this area where you can put your arms just under the window, and I got a ring select from that place, so he took me all the band around this box, transform, and I push to the bottom, so I have the height of the wall, of the bottom wall, and of the place for the window. Now select, so I have no bad manipulation. I use a ring cup now because I would like to have a base. Look, there is a base on that cabin, a little base, like a stair step. So ring cut. Okay, here it is. My ring cut is there. And I select now this part. I'm in polygon mode, ring select, and I selected this stair, and I got an extrude, and I do an extrude. So show the difference from that tool. Preserve group, what is it doing? Okay, I don't preserve it for the example, and if I do it, look, the steps come out differentiated. It's not what I want. I wanted a welded continuum between the four steps. So I do preserve group, and not good. Why? Why is it not good? Cancel. That's because the angle is under 19 degrees. So I select 90 degrees, do again. Not good. 91, 95. 95 is better. Look. And we have the base. So you understand what is preserve group and what is the meaning of preserve group. So we're gonna use the same tool with a ring select on that arm band, extrude, but I don't do it, so I have differences for every window. You see? Seems good. Ring select the best way. And he selected all the faces, or the four faces. And I do an inner extrude. I don't preserve the group, so, because that's not what I want. I got it off, preserve group, and now I have an inner extrude on every one of the four faces. But you can see on the left bottom side of the window, there's written status, distance, and here you can see what the measures of what you are doing with that tool, and status is a good indication. I use it often. And this goes with quantize, because you can have steps. When it's on 0, you have it in a linear way, and when you put 0.1, 0.2, so the steps will be from that size.